Okay, here we go. So it's going to be the Great Glen Way going from Fort Augustus to Invermoriston on the high route, and then we're going to loop back and come back again on the low route. So I'm in Fort Augustus at the moment. Found a free car park, which is handy. There's a paid for car park down on the main road, but if you come half a mile up a short hill, you find this little car park here, and it's just where you need to be. And it's free, so who doesn't like a free car park? Right, let's start the watch and get going. God, it doesn't take long before you're going uphill. So, yeah, I'm going to be walking the steeper uphill, but God, it's cold. It's about 2 degrees, and there's bits of ice on the ground where it's obviously been colder overnight. Okay, it looks like I'm just going to have to follow this diversion, which is slightly annoying, but these things happen, don't they? So it looks as if I'm going down the way to go up. Let's give it a go. Okay, I think I'm going to be back on the proper route shortly. I'm guessing this is the reason for the diversion. It's a bit of a slog up here, but it's a nice zigzaggy path, constant up, and a lot of it goes next to water streaming down, which cascades over loads of rocks. So that there is Loch Ness, and this path just going down here, it's called the Great Glen Way. So I'm running along the top route of the Great Glen Way, running along Loch Ness on a lovely day. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Now the views I've got running along the top here, looking down over Loch Ness, are nothing short of spectacular. This is such an amazing place to be. Cool. Oh, bit of a wet log, so I don't think I'm going to sit on that. Let's pause my watch for a second. Yeah, but the views are just stunning. The cloud just over here. So here, about kind of cloud height. Not that there's many clouds. As you can see, this gorgeous blue sky and gorgeous views to go with it. So I seem to be getting towards a tree-ish section again, just over here. So I'm guessing, no, I'm rising up again. So I was just about to say I must be going towards the trees where you dip down towards Invermoriston, but I'm not that far. So, and since I'm going up again, I think I'm now going above the trees again. You get quite a lot of rocks like this just along the way, so they're usually taking a natural vantage point for a view. So there's definitely places to stop along the way, and there's lots of nice little waterfalls when you go over the bridges. So yeah, super picturesque. I'm definitely dropping down a level here though. You can just about see Invermoriston just down the way here. Now, there's probably a tree in the way, but you're beginning to see a few houses. We have started going back up again. See the houses just down there? Don't know if you can. But we're not going to get all the way to Invermoriston because there's going to be a point where you can join the low route, and that's the point I'm going to loop back and go back to Fort Augustus because I need to get to my car. Right, this is definitely the start of the descent. I've entered what you can only describe as a tree graveyard. Okay, this descent is pretty steep. Woo. Okay, this seems to be the turn point. So I've just come down from here. If you continue down here, that'll take you to Invermoriston. But I'm going to go that way, which is just down and round. And that should take me the low route back to Fort Augustus. I've had to shed a layer because it's definitely warmed up and I'm absolutely roasting now. Okay, let's get going. So the low route so far seems to be much wider paths, just running in between the trees. Lots of noises from the birds tweeting above your head as you go. Final stretch back now, back down the initial bit where I just joined the Great Glen at the start, where all the trees have been cut. Here we go, back to the car, 20.5 kilometers. Quick summary is, yeah, it's 20.5k, 690 something meters of ascent. I really enjoyed the high route. The high route is much nicer than the low route. The low route was okay, still had some views, but it just wasn't as dramatic as the high route. So I definitely recommend doing the high route if you are capable of doing it. So great run out to, well, saying run, I definitely walked bits from Fort Augustus towards Invermoriston, but I didn't quite go into it because the loop back was just before that. And yeah, it was nice. Just nipped into Fort Augustus, nipped to the spa, got myself a Costa coffee and a sandwich because the restaurants and cafes cost a fortune.